Get out of here.
Hey, how you doing? Listen, I've been watching you for a while, and I just want you to know that I really like the way that you carry yourself, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but I was wondering if I could have a little of you. If you would give it to me nice and slow. Give it so till I won't no more. I promise I won't run out the door. No, I wanna know, are you ready to ride? Let's ride. 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 Baby. Oh yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Lady CoCo show. This is the show where everybody is somebody. I'm here along with my co-host, Mario Smith, the son of soul. Good evening. How are you doing?
Blessed, no complaints. How about you?
I'm doing well. Good to see you this evening.
You too, you too.
Yes, looking forward to a great show with you again tonight. This is his second time around, y'all. He did such a phenomenal job last week, and so he's back again. So y'all look forward to more of the Son of Soul. Tell us how your week is going.
It's going very icy.
Icy? What does
Yeah,
that mean? Icy.
yeah.
What
Nah,
does very icy mean?
it just means it's a lot of we getting a lot of freezing rain and stuff up here. So
Oh, okay.
uh,
Talk
you
to
know,
me.
yeah, it's just a little icy out here. That's all.
Is that some hip hop talking you giving to me? It's very icy. I've never heard that before.
No, no. Well, I just sometimes whatever come to my little head, I just say it. When you
So
think about
man, he said it's very icy. I hope y'all caught that. I'm gonna use that myself when it's cold outside.
it, man. I'm telling you.
Well, listen, we have a wonderful show tonight for you all. We have Q Lee. This man is amazing. Like, I don't know where he get this voice from, but we're gonna find out tonight if he got it from his mama, daddy, auntie, uncle, grandmama, granddad, somebody. He got it from somebody. So we want to find out tonight where this amazing talent and voice come from. Now, I need y'all to do us a favor, share. We are streaming from YouTube tonight, also two different platforms of Facebook. Hopefully, the next time we do this, we will be also on IG. So tonight we're going to bring our special guest on. I appreciate all of you all for chiming in with Mario and myself tonight. And I hope you all will come back and let us know if we're doing a good job. Also allow Mario to know how he's doing since he's new to being a podcaster. He is an official podcaster now. He's out there sharing and promoting the artist, and he's the artist also himself. So what a great way for an artist to get out there and support others, right? So tonight we're going to bring our special guest, Q Lee. He's backstage chilling. There he is. Welcome, Q Lee.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing?
We're doing well. How about yourself? Thank you for being on the show tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's an
Yes.
honor.
How's things going for you? Is it icy where you are?
Not, it was icy last week. It ain't too icy now, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm in Alabama. I ain't used to none of the ice.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Well, listen, just in case you decide to get some ice in Alabama, don't send it to Texas, okay? Because we had some too. So from now on, I'm telling everybody, when it's cold outside, it's icy. We got a new word. Now, that's going to be the new song for Southern Soul. It's icy, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so Q Lee, I'm so glad to have you here, finally meeting you, not in person, but to me, this is just like meeting you in person. I get to see your face. Besides these different shows I see you on and flyers floating around, give us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am Q, um, artist Q, um, from Lowndes County, Alabama. I got to say Lowndes County because if I say the town, nobody would know. So I had to shout out the whole county because it's so small. It's
Okay.
Right. Let
one
that
of the
county
most.
be known, man. Let that county be known, man.
Well, you say counter like it's real small or something.
Yes, yes.
So if you go around the corner and come back, you'll still be in the same spot.
That's it. And you know what I'm saying? As far as the county go, I'm speaking county where, everybody knows everybody.
Yes, yes, that's what I mean. Listen, we're using different terminologies tonight because Mario came in saying that it was icy. So I got to keep up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Q.
But yes, come from Lowndes County, Alabama, a little small town. Um and trying to take off in this Southern soul music thing. And this is the first type of music I've ever done professionally or even tried to do professionally. But like most other artists, came up in the church as a church musician, and decided take a step over here in the Southern Soul and see where it leads me. I came in with no expectations. I just kind of did it as a hobby, and just stepped over here and just to see where it leads me.
Okay, that's awesome. You're doing such a great job. So this is what I'm going to do. Since Mario is a bona fide certified artist, I'm going to allow him to start out with questions with you, just in case he have to move over to the side tonight. So go ahead, Mario.
Oh yeah. You said you stepped over here, brother. More like you walked on in and sat down, man. The way them vocals sound, bro. Let me tell you that now. I noticed something, man. A lot of us from these small towns, it seems like we put a little bit more seasoning on that soul, man. So, tell me, man, what be what be running through your mind, man, when you actually in that zone, when you in that booth, man.
Man,
What run?
when I'm in that song, man, as far as you said soul, you mentioned soul. Um, that's what it's just a part of that country, that soul, and that roughness and that grit. It's
Right,
a part of the country, you know what I'm saying? Because being in the small towns, man, a lot of stuff wasn't available. Um,
right,
I never ordered a pizza until I was 21 years old. And then,
right.
Okay.
that, yeah, that type
Yeah.
of, yeah.
Well,
Cell
hold on
phone service
though.
came late,
Which,
all that came
which,
late. So
hold on.
it's
Which
it's
pizza?
a,
Which pizza was it, man? You got because some of us country town they had pizza places that weren't even on the map, man. We didn't have pizza. Yeah.
Wait a
I
minute,
get,
Mario. He said that he was 21 years old, like when you buy liquor at 21 years old, before you
Yeah.
ordered your first pizza.
Oh
when I
yeah.
ordered my first pizza, I was 21 years old. And
Oh,
that's after I graduated high school and left out the country.
oh, you was in
So
heaven. You was in heaven. I
yeah,
know you was in
yeah.
heaven.
Yeah.
That pizza was on his mind for a long time, man. So he finally could get it legally.
Hey, I can just hear him saying now, you know what, Mario, this your show right now for the moment. I can just see him saying that, you know what? I'm gonna order everything on the menu with this pizza. I want
Yeah.
ham hocks, wait a minute, leg
Yeah.
bone, ham hocks, black eyed peas, put the greens on the side. Can I get some chitlins on it too?
Yeah.
Man, that's a
Hey, how
blessing,
much
man.
y'all mashed potatoes is? Y'all, how much y'all mashed potatoes and gravy?
Right.
Yeah, man.
Man.
But
Um.
again, it's so much soul, man, that comes out of that. And then, from a town or a time where you was made to go to church, what I'm saying?
Right.
Because being a youngster, what I'm saying, oh man, I'm too cool for church. But the people that now, is they deep in their Christianity, and that they made you do it, and it wasn't no if and buts about it. You
Mm.
had to
Right.
do it. And when you go to them churches, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to be right.
Boy, you so know what to say. So man, listen.
Exactly.
And if you know they ain't sounding right, you gonna always hear them say, "Take your time."
And take your
That's when
time.
you know your note ain't connected just yet. You
And you
know?
got to stop and swallow and start all over. They might make you start over 3, 4
Yeah.
times.
Right.
It's
Get that
okay,
That's,
right,
baby.
baby.
man, I'm telling you, take your time, baby.
Take it.
He hit it last Sunday. He could get it. Hold on, give him a minute. Yeah. I know. All right. Well, I want to say, man. I heard your music, bro, and I'm gonna say that when I listened to you, it sounded like you was feeling it, like you was going through something. And most soul songs, bro, like when we sing and they come off like that, that means we was going like we was in that zone. So what made you push it out? Cause I heard you really weren't gonna put that out. I heard you was just kind of, somebody kind of leaked that on you. So is that true?
Yes, that is true, man. Actually, um, it was the second song, man. That full time job
Right.
record. It was my second record, and it was my second time ever setting foot in the studio. Um,
Okay.
my first song was the first time I had ever been in the studio. Um,
Wow.
Okay.
and yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was that it was that second guessing, man. I was like, okay, I wanted to be right when I put it out, man. And funny story, I left the studio and I sent it to a buddy of mine. He listened to it and he said, man, he called me one Wednesday. He said, hey man, I uploaded your song on uh on my YouTube page. I'm like, you did what? He said, I uploaded the
Right.
song. He said, I uploaded the song on my YouTube page. He was like, what I need you to do, go start you a TikTok. He said, start a TikTok page. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm a truck driver, man.
Right.
Really wasn't on and in social media a lot like that. So he said, start your TikTok page, man, and post your song on there. I did it one Wednesday. I posted that song on there one Wednesday. I was in my truck headed to South Carolina. By Thursday, when I posted that song, man, I started getting all these notifications, bing, 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 bing. What's going on? So by Thursday, man, I was trying to get to the house to release that song.
Wow.
And I didn't get to the house that weekend. I got to the house that Tuesday of that next week. And when I got home, that song had 12 million views.
How many?
12 million.
12
Yeah.
million views. That's
Man,
huge.
I can't even get 12 likes. Man, that's hey boy, that's a blessing, man. You hear
Hey,
me?
I,
That's a
I don't
blessing.
know. Like I said, I don't know what happened, man. It wasn't nothing planned. I didn't have any intentions. I didn't go in the studio and hold this song is gonna be this. I just made a
Just put
track.
it out.
You
Just
you
made the
said
track,
you
man.
wait a minute, Q. You said you don't know what happened. Let me tell you something about God's timing.
Right.
It was God's timing for you. That's what happened. A lot of
You're
times,
right.
we jump in the water or out the water before it's time, and we just mess up completely. But when it's your time, that's how it happened.
You're right.
That's
You're
true.
right.
So you don't even have to question when you see something like that and it's positive. You know that it's the glory. It's just that simple. I mean, you said you grew up in the church, it was around the church. And so when not the church itself, because the church is in us, but when you know that you know that you know that favor
Right.
also is on your life, it'll happen for you just like that. Then the other times, it's time for you to just take a pause and wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Man. I'm
Yeah.
I'm a, well, I had some good come across my mind, man. What do you say to an artist, to a person that actually could be an artist that second guess themselves? What do you say to them, like going forward? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, just showing that. like you said, man, like you wasn't even thinking about it. It was just you did it. It felt good, and then all of a sudden, man, that blessing just poured out. You know what I'm saying? What do you say to artists that second guess themselves? They like to sing in the living room, but actually could push themselves a little bit further, but they scared.
Man, I heard somebody say once, this ain't my quote, man. I heard somebody say the best time to plant a tree is 10 years ago. The
Wow.
second best time to plant a tree is today.
Hmm.
So for artists that thinking about that that's thinking they could do it, go and do it. Right now I feel like and I'm talking to the artist, but I'm also talking to me too, because I still, still struggle with that. Um,
Right.
um, but don't let nothing hold you back from what you, and especially if you love to do it. If you in it because you love to do it, do it.
Right. Yeah. I
You
like
have
that.
to have a
I
passion.
like that.
Basically, you have to have a passion for it. You have to have a passion. You can't just say, "Yeah, I want to do this because somebody else is doing it." You must have a
Exactly.
passion for it. Yes.
Exactly.
All right,
Go
my
ahead,
bad.
Maurice.
Um, I mean, just like I said, family by a little bit, getting a little bit of your story and knowing somewhat of your journey reminds me of myself. Um, I would say I gotta ask you this question because this is something that as artists is something we always think about. Um, Name a few people, man, you would like to you can see yourself doing a song with. Here in going further.
I would say, man, any and everybody that I can that enjoy the craft, man.
Okay.
Um, any and everybody that I can that enjoys the craft and takes it serious.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but certain people, man, I'm this outside of Southern Soul. Um, but I'm a big fan of Mr. Life Jennings.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A
Okay.
real big fan of Mr. Life Jennings. The way he writes, the tone, the grit of his voice. Um, he just produces some great music, and he has something to say. I love music that has something to say.
Right.
Right.
Um,
Right.
if I need to get something out of the music that we listen to, because man, music, it's something that moves people. It influences emotions.
Right.
So I feel that when people make music, man, it needs to have something to say and
Right.
have something to put out there in the world. Stories. One of the greatest things about soul music, period, is the stories.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
Right. Now,
And like I said, I love the cookie cutter music too, as far as the the turn around, shake your booty. You know what I'm saying? I love
right.
that, but
The fun
as
music.
far as putting that out, I don't think I can because I try.
Right.
I
Ain't
I
no such thing as I can't, man. You know what I'm saying?
man,
You just ain't found the right record yet. I get it though. I
but
understand.
because
I,
I want, man, I listen to music, man. I listen to people, and you know what I'm saying. I hear just the simplest thing, man.
right.
Uh, 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 back it up, or shake it down, or drop it low, or get up. And I was like, oh man, that's cool. And then I tried, and you know what I'm saying, it just don't work for me in my head.
Don't worry about
Hmm.
it.
I will say that in my head, it don't work for me
It's gonna
because
work for you. That's another thing too, is that we as artists, we are our worst critics, man. Like a lot of people, a lot of stuff be sounding good, and we go back over like, nah, it ain't ready. But
yes, sir.
the timing be ready. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get past that. But I'm gonna ask you this, man, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give it back to my friend Coco. What are two things, man, you would change about Southern Soul?
Uh, Two things I would change about Southern Soul is One would be the seriousness, the serious. I would like for it to be more serious. I would like for people to put more thought into it. Because man, growing up, man, we listen to a lot of soul and blues, and I feel that Southern soul is a branch from blues and R&B, and
Right.
the music that we love, man. We got something out of that music.
Right.
Um,
Right.
it made you feel a certain type of way when you listen to a a classic blues record, Johnny Taylor, Marvin C's. When you listen to those classics or classic R&B, David Ruffin and Temptations. When you listen to those songs, man, it marked a time in history for you,
Right.
because
Right.
you can you can go back and you can remember how you felt when you listened to that song, what I was doing, what
Right.
my life was like at that time. So it marks a time in history for you. And
Right.
I think a lot of people should just take into consideration of the genre and what they're leaving behind.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I agree. I agree with you on that.
And another thing, I think I think it should be more togetherness. Friendly friendly competition is
Competition.
not
Yes,
bad,
sir.
because iron sharpens iron.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? I think to make it a thriving genre, I think what I'm saying, more people need to come together as a whole to try to
Right.
make it greater than what it is now.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you on that.
But that's about it, man. That's all.
Man,
Everything
listen,
else, man, I'm just having fun.
I feel I feel like I'm talking to myself. So yeah, I'm out of questions on this one, ladies.
Okay, well, I heard what you said about the seriousness. Shout out to Sana. So he is doing a great job.
I
Keep
appreciate
asking
it.
those questions. You being an artist, out there doing your thing, the more you ask another artist the question, the more successful you will become. So this platform is really, really good for you to be up there co-hosting this show. So you keep on co-hosting.
Man, I get you. I get you, man.
Hey, just
Like I said,
listen,
I get to connect with good people like y'allself, and like I said, it's a blessing for me because, like I said, it's the things that I get to see and the thoughts that come across my mind when they,
yes.
with a good artist like yourself, answer it the way that I would answer it. It only
Mm-hmm.
further lets me know I belong in this era. So I
Yes,
appreciate.
yes, yes, absolutely. And so let's go back to you, Q. You said that you wish people would take it more serious. That's the thing. A lot of times people jump into whatever it is they jump into, but they're not serious about it. And so when you're not, and let me say this too to add, um, those are the ones that can get out there and do it, and it doesn't mean anything, and they do a phenomenal job and go far. And they'll tell you stuff like, man, I wasn't really trying to do this thing for real. I was just really playing around. And here you are, you're serious about it and you're struggling. This happens all the time where you're serious about what you're doing and you got somebody else out there just simply playing around. They could care less about whatever is going on. God has blessed them with the gift. They can just sing. Just open their mouth and just don't even have to try, just do it. And it's funny to them, but somebody that really, really take it to heart, this is what they desire to do and have been desiring to do. And like you was waiting on that pizza until you turned 21 before you got that first pizza. So,
before I ordered my first
before
pizza.
you ordered the first pizza. So if they take it like, and I'm sure there was a serious phone call, or I don't know if you went to the pizza joint to get the pizza, but however, that was the first time you was able to do it. And so if we take our lives more serious and come together as a whole, allow this genre of music to be what it is, the genre of people to be who we are, and not try to be in competition to where you snatching people wigs off and you out there and took one sleeve off the brother's coat or his shirt and you in his face acting like it's cool. It's not cool. So if we can learn how to come together, work together, and be attentive as other genres out there doing, I say genre, I mean in color. Mm-hmm. Some of those races, they stick together. It's something about the race that we are. It's hard for us to come together and it's hard for us to stick together. Even if we come together for a moment, something happens to where we fall off and it doesn't take long. Let's speak on that. Let's speak on that.
What I think is, since the genre is so small and it's concentrated mainly in the southern states, the southeast, mm-hmm. I feel that some people, and I may be wrong, I feel that some people feel like, oh, it might not be enough space for me, so I need to try to, trump this person or get above this person. Man, it's no such thing. We got social media right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your music can go across the world. So it's no need for competition within Southern Soul. That's how I feel.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think because someone is gonna like your music. Someone's gonna have the same idea as you. Your music is gonna resonate to somebody.
Absolutely. Give me just one moment. Mario has to step away. He will be back next Tuesday. We have an interview with Vic Allen. So you all come back next Tuesday so y'all can hear what the the famous Vic Allen has to say. So Mario, thank you so much tonight for tuning in with us, and we will see you next Tuesday
I can
night.
Step in with you, big bro. And like I said, man, I'll be definitely staying in touch. And we finna get you a dance record, bro. You finna be singing about something. Hey, but definitely Lady CoCo, man. I'll see y'all later. I appreciate y'all.
All right. Yes, thank you so much, Mario. Right. We'll see you. All right, Q. It's just you and I now. Listen, man, you are most definitely doing your thing. And it seems to me that you are very inspiration to people. That's amazing when you can come in with the process and the thoughts that you have. Someone asked a question, where do you see your music within the next 5 years?
The next 5 years, I don't know. I'm just gonna give it to the people and just put it out there, like I said, because this is something, man. This is something that I've done all of my life. I love doing it. It's not nothing that I'm trying to gain from it. I love doing it, and it's genuine. So I put my music out there and let it go where it needs to go. I wanted to inspire someone. I wanted to connect with people through my music. Because I feel like music is something. It's like writing a book. It's something that'll always be there. It'll be set in history. When you bring out records, when you bring out music, it's something that's set in history. It'll always be there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the thing about it is too, being in Southern Soul is an awesome thing. But let me say this to you as well. Once your music is out there on digital platforms, it's not just Southern Soul at that point that's listening to you. It's people from all over the world, different countries listening. You'll be surprised at the people that's actually listening to your music. And so it's an awesome thing when you have the right mindset to do what you're doing. You don't know exactly where you want your music to be in the next 5 years, but you do know that you're an artist. You do know that. You do know that. And you do know that you can encourage people through your music. You do know that. And so within the next 5 years, if you haven't put out another song, the songs that you have out now will be the next 5 years.
Exactly. And if I'm here, I'm putting out music after the next 5 years. So I ain't going nowhere.
Absolutely. So how long does it take you to write a song? You write your own songs, right?
Yes, ma'am. I come up with a hook, do some brain. Like I said, I'm a truck driver, drive a lot, and throughout throughout my life, I done came across a lot of stories. They might not be my stories per se, but it's just stories in life that happens, and I make my music by those stories.
Absolutely. And then being out there driving, I'm sure you get a whole lot of everything in your head and say, yeah, okay, this is gonna be a song. I'm gonna write this. Let me ask you this. You get a lot of stuff in your head, but do you write it down? Do you write it down as
No,
it comes to you, or you just remember?
no, I'll take my phone. Most of the songs that I have out now, um, they've been written in here 4 or 5 years ago. So what I do, I might think of a concept, and I might say to myself, that'll be, I think that'll be a great song. I think of that concept. I'll take my phone and come up with the melody right then and there. Record it in my phone. Record it in my phone. Set it down. I got that. But as far as writing on paper, nah. I've never wrote a song on paper.
Wow. So how long does it take you to do a song?
I feel that once, I think Barry Gordy said one time, he was talking about coming up with a hook or a topic. So once I come up with that hook, the verses just come. Most of the songs I recorded, I would go to the studio. I wouldn't even have verses. I would
just have the hook.
I would have the hook.
Well, let me ask you, did you think the hook was the song? You thought the hook was the song before you got off into the music? That's the song.
Say that again.
You thought the hook was the song, right? You got the song,
Yes.
but you actually
Yes.
just had the hook.
I had the hook. I had the hook. And once you come up with that hook, man, and you get a topic, everything else comes easy.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because now you know what you're about to sing about.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there's some talented people out there, man. They can just flat foot sing. Like, it don't even matter if it's a hook or what's the name of the song. I heard people say, I don't have a name for the song. They just singing the song. They just singing the song.
Yes.
So who inspired you to sing?
I would say who. I would say
Or
just
what inspired you to sing?
the situations that I was in. Like I said, when I was growing up in church, and I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. My mom would make me do it.
Just make me sing.
Yeah, oh man, she would make me sing. I remember one time, man, I got a whooping because I told my mom I ain't singing. She want to put me on the Easter program. I'm like, I ain't gonna do it. She like, what? I ain't gonna do it. I was a young dude and got to church, and man, the song that she wanted me to sing, a lady sung it before I sung it.
Oh, now what song was that? What song was? Do you remember the song?
Yes, I remember the song. It was I Won't Complain.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
I've had some good days, and I've had some hills to climb. I have had some weary days. Yeah, some sleepless nights. But when I look around,
Yes.
and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days. I won't complain. Yeah, it was that song there, man. And a lady sung that song before me, and I cried. I cried because I really was keen on. I ain't doing it now. I know I ain't doing it now because she just done it. I ain't doing it because I pride myself in. I want to be different. Um, I'm that guy that try to go a different route. Because I kind of hate hearing the same thing all the time. So I try to be different. And man, when that lady sung that song, I cried. And cause my mama was still trying to make me sing. I actually got a whooping that day outside the church. I sung it.
I would have been singing that song crying. I would have been crying and singing at the same time.
And they thought I had the spirit, but I was crying because I didn't want to do it. They're like, it's all right, baby.
Should have been asking, Lord, why? Lord, why? Sometimes the clouds hang low. I can hardly see the road. You should have been asking a question. Lord, why? Why?
I know the pain came from that belt. That's where it came from.
So did you actually get a chance to sing the song, or you just didn't sing it at all?
I did. Like I said, I was made to sing it, and at that time I was 7 years old. My mom got me this little bitty teensy weensy Casio keyboard when I was 7 years old for my 7th birthday. And like I said, I love music, and it kind of ran through the family too. But it ain't nothing that I said, oh, when I grow up, I'm gonna do music. It wasn't in my plan. It was in my soul, I guess.
Yeah, always in your soul.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
if you had to do another gospel song besides the song you got the little spanking on, what other? Because I've heard you do a gospel song, I believe, besides that song. What song would you do?
Oh, man, I did a lot of gospel songs, man. I did a lot of gospel songs. I love, Jesus, Shirley Caesar. Love that song.
Give us one more gospel song. And for all of you all that don't know who Q Lee is and don't know his music, you're about to find out tonight. Give us one more gospel song. We're about to turn the box up one time.
Let me see here. Hey, you mind if I play my board?
You better play that board. I've been waiting on you to ask.
Okay.
Don't try to cheat. Don't try to cheat the Lady CoCo show.
Let's see. When my troubles surround me and I didn't have it to spare, Lord, you told me that you'll be right there. Seemed like all my problems had just begun.
Hey, boy.
But I didn't have to worry no more, Lord, because it was already won. Oh, Jesus. You gonna help me?
Jesus.
Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh, how I love.
Oh, how I love.
Oh,
I love his name.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Nobody but Jesus.
Nobody but you, Jesus. Hey.
Your name is the same.
It is the sweetest name.
All right, now.
Oh, Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Oh, how I love.
Oh, how I love it.
Oh, your name.
Love in your name.
Yes.
Yes, well.
I love it. We're going to be out there singing together somewhere. Man, this
Oh, yeah.
guy
Oh,
right
yeah.
here. What else you got on them keyboards? You bad on them keyboards, man.
Oh, man. I'm all right, man. I'm
No,
self-taught,
you
too.
good. You know, I saw a video floating around. At first, I didn't know who it was. I'm like, who is this? They were sharing the heck out of that video. You was on the keys, and your head was up in the air. You was singing to Jesus. You wasn't singing to us. You was singing to Jesus.
You know what was I singing?
I don't remember what you were singing, but I know you were singing to Jesus. It wasn't to us. We heard you.
Oh, okay.
But you was singing that thing to heaven, baby. I promise you to God, you were singing it to heaven. Yes. So listen, this is Q Lee for y'all that don't know. And I'm going to give them the song that I was playing before I brought him on. Y'all listen to this. Listen to this man. Cute, y'all. We can meet up at the same place, at the same time, same day. We can tell the same lie, same cause, but the same room. That's what we need. If that's who we you, we can meet up at the same place, at the same time, the same day. Girl, we can tell the same lie, you and me. Hey. Just tell me when you're the same day. We gon' call this Alabama, y'all.
Yes, it.
I got a woman, I know you got a man. I said 3 question marks to your phone. That's the cheat code to see if you're alone. See when the cat's gone, that means the rats play. If you go this way, I go that way. Sneaky cat, it's so coincidence. So this ain't a real day. Meet back up here every week and do the same. Same place, the same time. Hey, girl. You better sing it like you know what you singing, Q. I'm from Mississippi, y'all. We from Alabama.
Get home late.
Somebody said they gotta kick their shoes off. It's showtime. Q Lee, y'all. Wait a minute, he got so much more. Listen to this. We're gonna go on and give y'all a concert. He got the keyboards over there. It's showtime, y'all. I need y'all to vote on this one. I need y'all to vote. MC Cookie said, hey, Q.
Hold on.
I need y'all to vote on the scale of 1 to 10. 1 to 10. I need y'all to vote. Oh, yeah. See, I never thought in my wildest dreams I found me a woman that wanna fuck more than me. I call me for one. I can't get no sleep. Can't get no sleep. Yeah, woman, she keep putting back the sheets. Thank you. You got me working overtime. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Loving you. Them grannies in the building. Hey, grannies. Big G. You got me working overtime. Oh yeah. She want it in the morning. She want it in the midnight. I see y'all both doing good. She even want it when we fussing in like I was speaking on process. But this woman can't see. Come on. This woman trying to kill me. What?
Trying to kill me.
You got me working overtime. Hey, that boy said he can't handle you, girl. You got him working full time. He wasn't trying to work that hard.
Wasn't trying to work that hard. Hey, man, true song, man. Like I said, man. You know, we be thinking we want that 24-hour love, man.
Yeah.
But when you find that woman that wanted more than you, whoo, she be hard to keep up with.
Lord have mercy, you out there driving that truck on the road, thinking you're gonna come home and get some rest, and she won't let you get. But see, you've been on the road too long. You just need to come back home sooner. Don't make her miss you so much. That's how cute.
When she wanted, man.
Yes, look, come back in the time. Some you've been gone a long time, baby. I've been waiting on you. So listen, where do we go from here with this music career that you have going on? From what you're saying, it's like you weren't looking for this. Bam, it just fell in your lap. And so now here you are over in Southern Soul. Do you consider yourself, let me ask that question. Do you consider yourself a Southern Soul artist?
I consider myself an artist, period.
Okay.
Because, you know, inspiration comes from everywhere.
Yes.
You know, everywhere. Inspiration comes from gospel. It comes from country. It comes from R&B. It comes from rap, and that's just what music is. So I consider myself an artist. I love Southern Soul. I grew up on Southern Soul or blues or what has now become Southern Soul. But I just love music. Because you know, in the country, my grandmama, like in that song now, I said my grandma used to run a shot house.
What's a shot house? What's a shot house?
What's a shot house?
What's a shot house?
Ooh, that's
What's a
that's
shot
where
house?
you go. That's where you go get your liquor in the country, and ain't no liquor license required. It's required, but you don't got.
They got cotton in the shot house too.
They got who?
Cotton.
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 No.
Just liquor.
It's liquor. They got liquor. You know, it's just like you know, some of the older folk back in the country, what they used to, you know, what they did to kind of make a living and like a hustle.
Right.
That's
back then with the cotton, I'm calling cotton houses now, the liquor house. Did they have to have a license?
I mean, you're supposed to. You're supposed to have a license, but
they had a license back then and didn't go to jail, but because they didn't have a license.
Oh, ain't nobody know what you were doing now. Now you know what I'm saying. It's
Do you think they had an LLC?
No. What? Of course not. No, man, nah.
Do you think they had a PPE loan?
No.
So do you think it was cornstarch liquor? What kind of liquor was it? What kind of liquor was it? Did they make it?
It was the cheapest liquor you could find.
Moonshine. They made it from alcohol.
Moonshine, Barn Gin, Seagram Gin is the cheapest liquor you can find because if you're in the country, you limited, so you had to, selling loose cigarettes.
Loose. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
How much was a loose cigarette back then? You remember all that?
yeah, a cool was a quarter. Now you want a Newport, that's 50 cents.
What about those brown cigarettes? They were selling those too.
Now I don't know. I ain't never, what I'm saying, mess with the brown.
The brown cigarettes out here was the cheapest cigarettes that you could buy.
Yeah, they were cheap, but ain't nobody like them.
But they were smoking them. They probably paid 10 cents for those.
It probably did, but you know what I'm saying? That wasn't in stock. We didn't have that on the menu.
That wasn't on the menu.
No, that wasn't in stock.
Okay, now listen. Now you want to talk about a menu queue. You know good darn well they ain't had no menu. They probably had something written down on a brown paper bag or something.
No, man. We had a rack. We had a potato chip rack. And
Y'all had from the Lay's company, y'all had a Lay's truck coming down there?
No.
Where y'all get the rack from?
You make the rack.
Oh,
yeah, you make the rack. And then
that's why she got you working overtime.
You got that.
Wait a minute. She got you working overtime because you probably still got some of them same remedies. You had to make the rack. How did you make the rack?
I didn't make the rack. Some of my uncles made the rack. But like I said, man, in the country, and a lot of people wouldn't understand this, man, but in the country, it was very, very limited resources.
Right.
And I grew up poor, but I didn't know I was poor until I was an adult. I didn't even realize it until I started going out and seeing that man, other people ain't grow up like how I grew up. Other people ain't do this or did that.
Absolutely.
So I didn't know. I just had a normal childhood. I was happy, but I didn't know. I was poor until I got older. So
but
that's when
here's the thing. Growing up, I partially grew up in Mississippi, not all the way. Mississippi by the way of Chicago and Michigan, right? And so I can remember being in Mississippi like yesterday. We were poor too, but you couldn't tell that we were poor. It didn't look like it. It didn't feel like it. And then when I got older, I'm thinking like, no, I wasn't poor, honey. We was rich.
yeah.
Because you look at now, we weren't those children that could just leave out the house when we wanted to. Back then you had to ask your mom and dad, or if it was just mom, can you leave out that front door? Now these kids can just leave out the front door, but back then it was a whole different type of setup back there. You're absolutely right. So I can remember singing that song. Let's sing it tonight when we come from a poor family, baby. Yes, we did. We don't look like it tonight. We know about eating them greens out the can and everything, beans from the Salvation Army. Got to stand in the line and get that cheese, baby.
Yeah. all of that, man. But I wouldn't change a thing though, because
I wouldn't either.
All of that made me who I am now. I went because like I said at the time, I didn't feel like I was missing anything. You know what I'm saying? When I had to go to the local flea market and pick out my Christmas gifts.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You know about the brown paper bag with the apples and the oranges in it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Use your keyboards for that. You got to play it. You got to play this song, Come From a Poor Family, just a little bit of it.
I don't know it. You gonna sing it? Let's go.
Let's go. We're gonna sing the Can Spirit, y'all. Come From a Poor Family. Y'all ready for it? I don't know all the words, but I'll try.
Me?
I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try because I come from 1 and 2 with the tricycles and everything from the Salvation Army. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna sing
it. Okay, I'm listening.
Come from a poor family.
Hey.
We didn't have much.
Hey.
But the Lord's been good to me. Come from a poor family. We didn't have much,
Oh no.
but the Lord's been good to me. We was raised in a shack, y'all. A lot of our clothes was thin that we had on our backs. Mommy and daddy, they did the
Yeah.
best they could, but the Lord's been good to me. He's been good.
Been good. That's how I go. That's how I go.
That's how I go.
Oh, okay, okay.
You told me to sing it. I sang what I remember. But it's so true. I think he was trying to catch the note. That ain't no note. That was just, singing it. That ain't no note. But I bet you can play it and I'll sing it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But
yeah, but listen, let me tell you something. It's good to grow up like we grew up back then, because now you're appreciative to what you have today. And as
exactly.
you said, you didn't know that you were poor growing up. You didn't know that.
No.
Everybody didn't grow up poor. They had things, their parents had a little bit more than the next parent. The neighbors sometimes had more. And though, back then too, children were so trifling. You say no because it was back then, but children used to do the na 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 na. Way back then, they was doing it. And you ain't got nothing, y'all ain't got nothing. They would talk about each other. You nasty, no, you nasty. Y'all house nasty, your house nasty. They used to do, so,
Yeah.
so kids used to pick on each other back in the day too. And so when they saw that one family didn't have what the other family had, they would rag you, as they say, they would rag the hell out of you.
And
But
like I said, where I grew up at, man, it was, man, almost, to be honest with you, almost everybody was on the same page, especially within the community. Within the community, everybody was on the same page. Like I said, I had my idea of success back then was just doing what everybody else did, because it was at that time where my mom, all her sisters, and everybody else mom, most of everybody else mom worked at the same plant. Well, my dad, my uncles, and everybody else daddies and uncles, they work at the same plant because that was all that was there.
Right.
And even when I got older, you know what I'm saying, hey man, come fill out the application at this plant down and get your summer job.
Yes,
You know
yes,
what I'm saying?
yes.
And it was just, that's how it was. So everybody was, pretty much on the same page, and kind of, stuck together, all the kids and everybody, we played together and grew up together, and that's just how it was. It was a community then. I don't know what done happened now, but it's different now, man. Don't nobody want to be a community. Don't nobody. A lot of times you don't know your neighbors, you don't like your neighbors, and all that stuff. Are you beefing with your neighbors? But back
Right.
then it
And
was.
I'm gonna tell you something, Q. A lot of times, that comes from the parents today, because the kids can't do it if the parents didn't allow it, and the kids wouldn't do it if the parents weren't the where they are. The parents today are so different than they were back in the day. I grew up in an era where if you did something wrong, the neighbor can spank you, and then
Oh
they're
yeah,
gonna tell your parents, and your parents gonna spank you again. They're gonna say that, why you hit my kid, and ready to fight. No, they didn't do that back then. So the love that
exactly.
we had growing up back there in that era is totally different today. Mothers today fighting other mothers' children. They say, I fight kids too. So it's totally different today than it was back then. But let's get back into you now with your music career. I'm so super duper proud of you. I watch a lot of artists in Southern Soul. Whether you consider yourself a Southern Soul artist per se or not, you're still a good artist, good certified, bona fide artist. And I don't see you not doing more in 5 years. You done already over super duper exceeded the 5 years. That question
Thank you,
is
man.
possibly for someone that's trying to figure out still if I would like to be a performer, or if I would like to be an entertainer, if I would like to be an artist. you have over exceeded that, and your talent, man, is crazy. Like, you need to be over there on them big stages where they pay them big books. Somebody needs to just spot you one time. So tell God to shine the light on me, baby. Shine the light.
Hey,
But,
if
when
it,
you
if,
go
if,
places though, when you go places like driving, do you allow people to know that you sing? Do you ever
oh,
walk in singing? They hear you singing. Have you ever done that?
yeah, sometimes I do. I love to do it. So you might hear people like, man, this dude over here just singing. Actually, some of the people in Southern Soul, I met like that. Just singing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they notice. I always done that. I just do it. It's something I enjoy doing. I drive my truck and I sing for 100 miles. You
Wow,
know,
that's some singing right there.
yeah, I sing from Alabama to Texas. But yeah, it's just it's in me, man. It ain't nothing that it ain't nothing real I got to force or anything like that. It's in me.
Absolutely. Oh, you can tell it's in you. I mean, it just rolls off of your tongue, like for real. On a serious note, man, your talent over exceeds a lot of people that I've heard out there saying that they are singers. Everybody that say that they're a singer are not. I call myself sometimes doing some notes and stuff like that too. I don't really just focus on it, but if I really push myself to do it, I believe I can. You know what I'm saying? I've been singing a
Yes,
long
man.
time too. So I just want to see everybody that wants to be a part of this genre become successful. Everybody needs to eat. Everybody wants to eat. And it's enough for everybody to go around. So let me ask you this question. What has been your good in Southern Soul? And then share what has been your bad.
Um, my good man is been meeting people. I'm a people person. Uh,
Mhm.
you got to be when you travel like I do all over the country. So it's meeting people, man, and furthermore, to go further, meeting people and affecting people. Um, when somebody come up to me, man, and they be like, "Hey, man, I heard that song that you did, man, and I can relate to that." That's a big plus for me because I want to make music that people can relate to, and I also want to talk about something that ain't nobody ever talked about. I want to say something that ain't nobody never said. I want to put a thought in somebody's head that ain't that where they can hear it and relate to it.
Right.
But the best part of Southern Soul is actually just being around and seeing the people that enjoy what I what I put out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what's been your bad?
Uh Bad. I wouldn't.
Well, let's not say bad because we have to be careful how we use our terminology, right? What has been something that possibly you just disagreed with, like it could have been done differently, it could have been done better. Whether it was a show, somebody put you on a show, it possibly didn't go the way you thought it was going to go, or you had a conversation with an artist or a fan or whatever, anything that you have encountered that really wasn't like, okay, this is not this, no.
I would say bad. It is. I would say, man, people feeling like you are a threat or you trying to take something that they got or something like that. Man, I ain't no threat to nobody, man. I feel like I feel like I feel like everybody has an opportunity to be in a certain lane or to do what they want to do. Um, and you know what I'm saying, I hate that some people feel like, you know, it's a competition, or you know, or you know, you scare somebody. I've been told that before. Oh
Mm-hmm.
man, you scare people. I ain't trying to
You
scare
mean what
nobody.
they mean with your talent? What they mean by you scare people?
That's what I get. I guess that, you know, that man, you scare people, man. I ain't trying to scare nobody. I'm in Southern Soul, and I'm music. I say I do music because that's I like to do it. And
Right.
and like I said, I came in with no expectation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I didn't say, oh man, I'm gonna be the, you know, the top of Southern Soul, or I'm gonna be this, or I'm gonna be that. It wasn't nothing like that, because I came in just doing what I love.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. Let me say this to you. As Mario and myself was saying earlier, you have the gift, right? You have the gift. And the thing about it is, when it comes to certain individuals, they will be intimidated by someone that's you're not even trying. You're doing it. You're doing it because it's something that God has actually given you to do. You know, you didn't just start today. You came into this thing doing it, right? But you didn't have a song. You didn't have anything. You just brought yourself. You came in naked, basically.
That's
And
it.
since you already had the talent, it didn't take long for you to come in and see, okay, you peeking around the curtain trying to see who's this, who's that. Didn't know nobody, right? But you started seeing what it is. Now you just come on and branch out. That has nothing to do with you, how other people perceive you. It has nothing to do with you, what they say. It has nothing to do with you, how they view you. It has nothing to do with you when they say, oh, okay, who he think he is, you know, yeah, he might be intimidated, blah, blah, blah. That has nothing to do with you. That's a whole self thing that that person or those people have to deal with. You have to continue on running the race that you know how to run. As you stated, you got a whooping because you didn't want to sing and you could sing at 7 years old. You see, somebody probably wish they did get a whooping because they couldn't sing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, God has gifted a lot of people. Our people, especially, are gifted, but we are the most jealous people in the world. We are if we see our brother like yourself out there just flat foot singing, doing your thing, minding your business, there are people out there that's jealous for no reason. Some that are jealous of you don't even know anything about you. They just know you're a singer. Okay. If they're intimidated, that's not even your problem. That's their problem. If they say, oh, I see he just came out with that song. Let me come out with this song. Oh, auntie just came out over here. I got to come out with an auntie too. Oh, let me see. Yeah, they came out with some chili thrills. I better come out with some thrill chilies. Whatever it is, they put themselves in competition with you, and you haven't thought anything of it. You haven't thought twice about what they're doing. You just flat foot doing you. And I like the fact of you in your own lane, and you can tell that you're in your own lane. If we had so many others like yourself doing your own thing, focusing on them, yes, you see, you have a spirit of discernment, and you see, you have a huge spirit of discernment, and you see, but you don't say. You
Yes,
see
ma'am.
it, but you don't say it. Now, you didn't tell me that, but that's what I just sensed in my spirit. You have a huge, and if you say it within yourself, that's exactly what it is. You just sit back and wait. I like that. Now, you didn't tell me that. He didn't tell me that, y'all. But am I right or wrong?
You're right. You're right. You're
Yeah.
100% right. You know, and man, you're 100% right. And I just, you know what I'm saying, I just want to let, you know, uh, everybody that support me, man, and everybody that rock with me, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love. Because it ain't, I say it like this. When I came in, man, I, I had already set my my life up. I had already set everything up to, you know, to sustain me and my family.
Mhm.
Because you know what I'm saying, not only do I drive trucks, I drive my own truck.
Okay.
Uh, So, I had kind of already, set stuff up and set my life up, to sustain, my family and I. So it wasn't too much I was coming. I wasn't trying to, come into Southern Soul and look for Southern Soul to save my life and that, it wasn't that. So what I do in with the singing, man, is just genuine because I love to do it.
It's
Love
in
to.
you. It's in, I mean, you sitting there, nobody knows that there's a keyboard in front of you, but there's a whole keyboard. He's just sitting there chilling, and they're trying to figure out where they're going next. And you got the keyboard right in front of you. So that's why it would be easy, like,
You know, a lot of you ladies out there like to call the man God. See, but one thing
Oh,
you
that's
know is
That's
don't give
cute.
one of the most loyal creatures in the world.
Hey, cute.
say, hey, Q. I went to school with him.
Oh yeah.
Make sure he fed. Make sure he ain't home. If you know what I mean. Yeah. You say he ain't dog, but you know you ain't fed yet. Are you mad with your dog?
Uh-oh.
You're not somebody else. But you know you ain't fed yet. Are you mad with your dog?
Yes,
You mad with the dog?
Somebody
man.
else. Let me start by saying I never meant for this to happen. But the fact of the matter is, for years you've been shagging. You say I'm a dog, and you say that I'm no good. But the fact of the matter is, I'm simply misunderstood. Don't deprive your man of what's supposed to belong to him. Cause I'm walking in the street, for these next 5 minutes. So you walk your dog, make sure that he's not hungry.
That's me.
Exactly.
Outside the woman, they're sure give him a treat. But you know you ain't fed yet. Are you mad with your dog? Cause he's eating out of somebody else's. But you know you ain't fed yet. Are you mad with your dog? Cause he's eating out of somebody else's tail. Now any dog will run away if he's not getting treated right.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby, my boss got nothing on my bite. If your dog's on a leash, what else is he to do? You don't want to feed, you don't want him on the loose.
Yes, sir, bro.
You want to play the dog, but you want to play yourself. When you're on the train, not eating.
Wait a minute. Y'all heard what it said. Next, better feed him. He's gonna be gone. Come back here.
Got to feed them.
Did we play this one, Q?
Yeah, we played that one. We played that one.
We played this one.
Yeah.
It's one more we gotta play because it's 4,
Now,
right?
now this song right here. This song right here.
Yeah, tell us about this song.
Okay. I feel like man, it's a lot of, like I said, I pride myself on trying to be different. So this song right here, it's been a lot of throughout the years, man. So it's been a lot of everybody stepping out, and it's Friday, and it's Friday every Friday. Hell,
I'm not playing with you. No, I'm not playing with you.
no, I'm just saying.
But you serious though? I know you serious.
But it's like, what I'm saying, it's been Friday. Friday's been coming around for years. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hell, talk about something else. You just got paid. Yeah, talk about the bills you paid.
Tell them about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I feel you.
Hey, tell the folks how you had to pay that child support on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Because they can relate to that too.
I'm gonna tell them you had to pay child support. He had to pay the arrearages too for 20 years.
You know what I'm saying? I just try to give people, man, I try to give people something new and alternative. You know, you ain't got to, when you deal with Q, you ain't got to always hear about stepping out and doing this and doing that, what everybody doing. Q try to do stuff different from everybody else. So that song right there, is saying basically, instead of stepping out all the time, stay home. Ain't nothing wrong with that either. But that's what this song say, man. You know, everybody just stepping out. Everybody. I've heard so much stepping out and doing this and drinking liquor in the hole in the wall, man.
That's okay. I'm gonna sing the next song with you. I'm gonna sing it with you. Me and you both gonna sing the next song. We're gonna get the child support too. While we're gonna get the child support, we're gonna talk about how they didn't pay the child support and stayed on the arrearages for 20 years. And then when the child was grown, they were still paying child support.
Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, give people something else to focus on. Give them a different item to pick off the menu. I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I pride myself in that. So if I hear somebody talking about an auntie, I probably never say nothing about an auntie. That's just how I'm wired up. I wouldn't say I'm rebellious. I just kind of that go against the grain type of guy. That's just who I am.
You know what? Let me tell you something. You are not off track at all. I mean, you have to dare to be different. My father was a firm believer of being different. He didn't want nothing nobody else had. If you got it, he don't want it. He didn't want it. So I like that. Dare to be different. I feel like I'm different too. I don't want to be like nobody else. We have 1,000 podcasters out there doing their thing. But guess what? The Lady CoCo show is the Lady CoCo show. This is the show where everybody is somebody. And I don't even go and watch their podcast because I want to have my own ideas, do my own thing. So I get it. You should be just like you are. No, you don't want to do an auntie song. And there's nothing wrong with the auntie songs. I mean, man, Sky Wilder got the auntie song. It's off the chain, bouncing off the walls, the windows too, and off the rooftop. So,
I mean, I hooked up Sky Wilder with the plug for that track on that song now. So
really?
Like I said, I ain't know what he was gonna put on it, but I hooked him up with the plug that track. And saying nothing against the nothing against the aunties. You know what I'm saying? I understand people, they do what's trending at the time. But that just ain't how I'm wired up. I don't do what everybody else do.
Absolutely.
I mean, I would try to set a trend instead.
Absolutely.
If it don't work, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? But I try to set trends. So I try to bring you something different, a different way of thinking about things and a different way of viewing stuff. Because if we all just view stuff in one way, we're gonna put ourselves in a box. And it ain't good being in a box sometimes.
And you'll find yourself bumping heads when you do that as well. So you have to be you have to be different, and you have to want to be different. Let's say if you came out with an idea, right? If you came up with an idea and somebody else came out with it before you. Me, myself, personally, if it was me, I would say, you know what? I waited too long. So somebody else got it. Let them have it. I wouldn't even go behind them and say, you know what? Now let me try to go do it and I'm going to do it better. No. Sometimes, Q, we can wait too long. Other times, we can move too fast. So you have to know the right timing also. especially when you're in whatever business you're in, you have to know the right time. And so if we have 3-4 auntie songs, it doesn't make sense for us now. Everybody want to do an auntie song. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Or whatever it is you have going. Everybody don't need to do the same thing. Dare to be, I don't care if you got one broken finger, somebody got 20. You got one broken finger. All their fingers might be like this. You got one like this.
Exactly. And like I said, I mean, I can't stress that enough, man. I really pride myself into to going a different route, man. Because if we all went the same route, you know, we wouldn't be innovative people.
Right.
And you're gonna be innovative, and if you're gonna push the boundaries, you have to try something different. You just have to. And you let the people, I don't have fans. I got fam. I tell everybody they my family. They ain't my fans. I don't have fans.
Right.
But you got to let the family decide, you know, what route they want to go in. And just give them an option. You know, if you give somebody an option, man, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised what way they go. So, you know, me personally, you know what I'm saying, I probably wouldn't say if it's trending and it's jumping and or if aunties, you know, jumping or whatever they doing, I probably go another route. And nothing against none of the, you know, the aunties, you know, the people that got auntie tracks. I listen to them and I love, you know, I love what they do with them. Because before I'm an artist, I'm a fan too. Like I said, I love music and I listen to a lot of people music, and when I hear stuff and I'm like, oh man, that's it, that song there, that's it, you know. The first time I heard George, when I heard this certain song, oh man, that's it. You know, it's like but you know, saying going that same route as he would go, nah.
Right. So you're a fan. So you're a fan of King George?
Yes, I'm a fan of good music. Yes, I'm a fan.
Let me ask you this question. Are you a fan of yourself?
Ooh.
Are you a fan of yourself? You have really good music. Have you ever sat back and just listened to your own music? I'm going to tell you why. I want to see how you respond to this. You have good music. Have you ever just sat back and listened to your music and say, wow, man, I like that?
Oh, man, am I a fan of myself? Oh.
Is that my song?
I would say no. I would say no.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why, man.
No. You would say yes if you sat back and you listened to your music and your music got you moving and grooving. That's your music, like, man. What is that?
See, but I ain't that type of guy.
So you don't you tell me, as good as you are, you don't even sit and listen to yourself like that.
I say like this: you got people like people like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has never. No. I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, Michael Jordan. I mean, I got confidence, but certain people that have it, you don't have to always say it. I ain't got to tell no, oh man, I'm the best singer in the world. Michael Jordan never said he the best player in the world.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this right here. Wait a minute. You should be your own fan. Wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you why I said. You know, ever since the pandemic, I've seen a lot of people stepping out. It's been a long time since we've been alone. So I was thinking tonight, maybe we just sit this one out and let's be alone. I'm watching you, cute. Everybody's coming down tonight, but we can stay home. When the lights down low, while making love to our favorite southern souls. To let me know, girl, I'm going wherever you want. Yeah. Now, wait a minute. You walk into the club and you hear the DJ playing this song. You walking and you feeling good and you dance, you move. And all of a sudden, you're like, oh, that's my song. Now you moving and grooving to the song, and you ain't even paying attention because you going to the club, right?
Yes.
You didn't know that the DJ was gonna be playing your song.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, they jamming in there. You doing it? You your own fan. You gotta be your own fan, and that's not being that's not bragging. That's not doing this, doing that. That's not you talking about yourself. That's not you being arrogant or nothing. You have good music, and you walked in that club. Everybody in there. Hey.
Since we've been alone. Yeah. We can get it on.
They jamming. What? Oh no, Lady CoCo, let's go.
Taking shot for shot. Oh yeah. Texting about. See, this is what they can do.
Let's go. Okay. So you done walked in that club and they was in there just jamming. So you like, wow, you got to be your own fan, Q.
Yeah, I mean, I love myself, you know what I'm saying? As far as that, and that's a good feeling when you walk in the club, man. When you on stage, and somebody is finishing your lyrics for you, oh man, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. It gives you fuel. It makes you, if you on there, if you on a show to do a 30-minute set, it make you want to go 35. It make you want to go 40, because that's fuel. It's fuel. And like I said, that's what I want to do, man. I want to affect people with my music, because music is a powerful thing. It's always been a powerful thing. It can change emotions. You people, could be going through some stuff, man, and they hear a certain song, man, and they hear a certain song and it changes, they move for that at that point in time, because I listen to, certain music and my mood get changed. It's certain artists that change, moods in my life. Man, I tell you this. I have the privilege, man, of talking to older artists that have been in the game for a long time, since I was a kid, and to talk to the artists and conversate with them all the time, and you know, go back and forth on ideas and stuff like that, man. I feel like that's a blessing, because when I hear, you know, certain artists' music, man, it takes me back. It takes me back to my childhood, and I can remember, you know, certain stuff that from people that, you know, have passed on. I can remember the times that I had with them and listening to this certain song, or this certain record, or this certain album. And that artist, Mr. Kenny Wayne.
That's one right there. He is awesome. Yes, he is. I love him. That dude is so talented. He is very, very. I've met him in person. He is very, very talented. He can turn the whole show out by himself.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
he
ma'am.
is.
And
You
like I
talk to
said,
him. But you know,
he's,
I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something about yourself from this interview tonight. Your humbleness. You are very humble, and that is awesome. That's awesome. You know, we have a lot of arrogant people in this world, but you have a great spirit about yourself. You're very humble, and man, it doesn't even matter what people say when they say what they say, how they say. You're going places. You're going places.
appreciate that.
I don't care if it's tomorrow, next week, next year, next month. You're going. You're going simply because your disposition, it comes from your heart. When it comes from your heart, you can go places. When you're not out there trying to tear other people down, beat people down, so you haven't said anything about anybody, or even if it was the good and the bad question that was asked to you, you still stayed on the good foot. And so
Yes, ma'am.
it takes an humble person to do that. It really does. So you are going places, and I can't wait to see you on the huge, huge stages. I can't wait to see. I'm gonna say, yeah, he was on my show. Yes, I know him. Thank you. Can I get in? I'm in the back.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It's man, um, when it happens, it's gonna happen. I ain't trying to rush it, man. I ain't trying to mow nobody down to get there. I ain't trying to down talk nobody to get there, man. It's, you know, if it's for you, it's for you.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel.
Let me ask you a question. Have you been on a show yet with Calvin Richardson?
No, I have not.
Have you been on one with King George?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well, I really want to see you on one with Calvin Richardson. That's the show I want to see you on. You on a show with Calvin Richardson, and we're going to decree and declare that you get on the show with Calvin Richardson. I don't know how God gonna do it, when he gonna do it, but I want to see you on a show with Calvin Richardson. So y'all that's on this broadcast tonight, I need y'all to decree and declare that Q gets on the show with Calvin Richardson. There's nothing too hard for God, and there's nothing impossible. So y'all decree and declare with me tonight. It says where there's two or three, right? And I believe that your talent needs to take you on a show with Calvin Richardson.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Let me see what they're saying. Yeah, somebody, Chris said it's going to be fire. Yes. Most definitely it's going to be fire. Yes, it is. Look at that. Okay. Y'all stay praying already. So it's already done. It's already done. So I'm going to allow you to please use those keyboards after you say your last words and take us out of here. I appreciate you so much. And thank you for being on the Lady CoCo show, where everybody is somebody. Give us your last words. Take us out on those keyboards, and I'm going to forever be grateful to you. Anytime you want to come back, you have new music, Lady CoCo, I'm ready to come back on your show, and you are more than welcome to come back.
Well, I just want to say, man, appreciate you, you know, for having me on your platform. Appreciate your co-host, which is another amazing artist, Son of Soul.
Yes.
And man, I just want to take this time out to say, you know, everybody that rock with me, man. And when I say rock, that threw out information for me, or play my music, DJs, any DJs out there that them rock with me, and been there for me. I appreciate y'all. I think y'all are real important, um, because right now I'm doing track shows. So when I do a track show, I don't have a band yet. So DJs, they my band at that point in time. So I
Yes.
just want to appreciate them, and all of the rest of the family that showed me love, and just embrace me and welcome me. And big shout out to Mississippi, man.
Yes. Yes.
Mississippi, Mississippi been showing me a lot of love. Promoters from Mississippi, man, and also radio stations. Just I appreciate y'all.
And we appreciate you being the phenomenal artist that you are. You're such an amazing young man, such an amazing young man. I love your style.
That's what's up.
I love your
Appreciate you.
style. So continue to do Q Lee and nobody else, and always dare to be different. Always dare to be
Oh
different.
yeah, for sure.
Do you have your comments turned on where you can see what
No,
they're
I
saying?
can't see them. I
Click
can't
your
see the
comments.
comments.
Click comments.
I don't even see comments. What are they?
You don't see comments over there on your side?
Nah.
It doesn't show you at the bottom
Okay,
where
here it go right here. Okay, I see them now. I see them. I appreciate all y'all, man.
I had to hide that from you so you didn't read the whole time.
Appreciate all y'all in the comments, man. Like I said, it's all love out here, man, and I just want to bring good music to people, man, and hope that it affects you in some kind of way, and encourage you in some kind of way. But that's what I'm out here to do,
Yes. Uh-oh, I lost him. I don't know if he's gonna come back, but what a great artist. What a great artist. What a phenomenal artist, Freddie. I see a lot of y'all on there. Let's see if he try to come. There he is. Let's bring him back so he can continue on. Go ahead, honey.
Yeah, man. I think
Can you hear me?
Yes, man.
Okay,
Can
go
you hear
ahead.
me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, appreciate everybody, man, that rock with me, and much love to y'all, man. And over the years, I'm gonna be here. If I'm here, I'm here. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, develop a relationship with a lot more people and try to touch a lot more people. And when I be at these shows, man, I ain't no backstage king, I ain't no backstage queen, you know what I'm saying? I be out there, you might catch me at your table asking you how your mama doing.
Yes, I love it.
That's why I be at, because even though I love what I'm doing when I'm at these shows and I'm performing, man, the people that's out there, they the reason why I'm there.
Absolutely right. There you go. That's why you're gonna go far, because of the mentality, your disposition. I'm telling you, it is going to happen for you. Watch. It is going to happen. Whatever hasn't happened already, and you're so desiring, it is going to happen. I can't wait. I'm just gonna sit back and watch, because it's going to happen real soon. Something that you probably prayed and asked God for, it's about to happen. You ain't got to pray and ask no more, because it's about to happen. Yeah. It's about to happen. You just watch and see. Tell them Lady CoCo said, what's today's date? February 23rd on a Tuesday night. The show where everybody is somebody. Yeah, it's about to happen. Sure is. You can inbox me and say, Lady CoCo. Yes, Lord. Here we go. Here we go. The keyboards, y'all.
Yeah. Even when those days are gone, yeah. She'll be by your side, still holding on. 'Cause even when those 20s stop running, and all those gold digging women disappear.
You better sing that song.
It must be nice having someone who understands the life you live. Having someone who's slow to take but quick to give. Having someone who sticks around when the rough time hit deep. Someone who's smart enough to make the project feel like a main time. Having someone who loves you despite your fall, yeah. Having someone who talks a talk but also walks a walk. Having someone who understands that a thug got feelings too. Someone that loves you for sure. You must remember to never let him go. Even when those lovely days, they are gone, yeah. She'll be by your side, still holding on. 'Cause even when those, even when those mornings are spinning, and all those gold digging women, they will disappear. She'll still be here. It must be nice. Man, I love y'all, man. It's Q, man. Hey, Q.
Hey, Q, he was in the building tonight, y'all. I love you, Q.
Yeah, man. Much love, man.
Yeah, good night. Listen, you inbox me anytime and tell me, hey, Lady CoCo, I got new music. Well, you got my email now. You send it over to me, and we got you. So you tell me what song that I have that you want to put on the radio. I'm on the radio every Saturday morning between 8, let's see, 8, 9, 10, and 11. What song?
Put that Stay Home on the radio, man. Right now it's number 2 on the urban influencer chart. So throw that on there out there in Texas, man.
Okay.
Yeah, throw that on there in Texas, man. Put all of them on there. If you
all of them on there. You want this one on there?
Not that one. I ain't released that one yet.
I'm gonna put all of them on it. All 4 of them.
Hey, we can tell the same lie in different cars, baby, but the same room. That's cool with me. If that's cool with you, we can meet up at the same place at the same time, same day. We can tell the same lie. Just tell me when. Coincidence, baby. I got a plan. Oh,
click the comments, Q. Click the comments so you can see what they're doing. Y'all give him all 10s. Give him all 10s. They vote you in. Give him all 10s.
Kind of thing. So this ain't a real date. Same damn thing. Same place. Same time. Whoa. Same place. Same time. Tell the same lie. Just tell me when. Guess where she from? Bourbon Street in Louisiana. Holding hands, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
Same time.
Same time, hey, same life. Tell me when.
You lead, y'all. Hey, Alabama, we in the building.
That's it.
They ready to party. They ready to party. We got to get up out of here, y'all. Number one, hey, baby. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you once again, Julie, all the way from Alabama.
And one more time, Miss Coco, man. One more time, Miss Coco. If
Yes,
y'all out there, man, and y'all rock with me, man. Stream my music, download my music, man. Hopefully, if you're going to work and you wanna hear something that inspires you or hear something make you feel good, man. Download my music, man. It's
yes,
out there on all platforms
yes. Jacksonville, Florida said they rocking with you.
for sure.
Yeah, let me see before we go. I see Memphis, Tennessee. Where y'all from tonight? So Q can know who heard his interview. Real fast, tell us where y'all from. I just saw Jacksonville, Florida. I know Maryland is in here, Memphis, Tennessee, Beaufort, Georgia, right out by Atlanta, Mississippi is there. Where y'all from tonight? Where did you all tune in from so he'll know? Let's see. What is that? Saint Martinville? Martinville, okay. Louisiana.
Okay.
Tell us where y'all from. So he'll know that music went over there tonight. Calhoun, Georgia. Okay. Newton, Mississippi, Foxy Lady. Let us know where y'all tuning in from. Then we're about to get up out of here. This is Q Lee, the fireball himself, Q Lee. Jacksonville, Florida again. Okay. Who else is here? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? And we thank y'all for tuning in tonight. This has been phenomenal. This guy right here, yes, Calvin Richardson, he's coming. We already decreed and declared he's coming. Y'all typing kind of slow. So, anyways, I want you to go back and watch this interview. Share it wherever you can share it because somebody is going to see you. I'm sure you're already known out there. People know who you are, but somebody probably missed it. And we want to make sure that they get it coming from this side of town. We have a little bit more for you. What is in Memphis, Tennessee, that we're going to do. As I interview people this year, I
Yes,
want
ma'am.
to push you out a little bit further. I have another little spot that I want for you, and we're going to do it. I won't tell you when, but it's coming. Just know it's coming.
Yes, ma'am. Appreciate that. Much love, man. And to the people that's out there watching, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And if you see me, treat me like you family. Because that's how
That's
I'm
right.
gonna treat you.
That's right. That's right. Hey, we're gonna have a whole chain of a prayer line. Touch them on the shoulder. Hey, family.
Exactly. Touch me on the shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what's up, man. Talk to me, have a conversation with me, man. Because I've been
Yeah,
all over the world. I ain't scared of nobody, I ain't scared to go nowhere. So that's what it is.
I know that's right. But Q, thank you once again. Good night to everybody. And thank y'all for tuning in to the Lady CoCo show. Until the next time, next Tuesday night, we'll see y'all later. Good night.
Shouts out.
Got to get out of here. Let me shut it down.